Just walked into the gym there and some guy was blasting the Euro trance. It was encore un fois, dude. And I must admit, I almost pooped myself because I thought, I can't train with this music playing. But silence. Silence is golden, man. So what's on the agenda tonight? Let's find out. So tonight the instinctive train continues to roll, and I'm just going to start off with some trap bar shenanigans. I'm going to go for 6 sets of 8. I'm going to try and increase the volume on these bad boys because trap bar deadlifts are probably one of the greatest lifts that a man can perform at any given time, purely because they're easy to perform. They're kind of like a squat deadlift hybrid if you keep the chest high and get the hips down. So in that respect, you're going to get that leg work, that brutal leg work, but at the same time as well, that upper back work as well is just going to rear its ugly head. So 6 sets of 8 on the trap bar deadlift, let's rock. So as you can see, I'm training in my denims again. People like to say, why the fuck are you training in your denims, Lee? I don't know, man, it just feels comfortable. And I could not be arsed changing into tracksuit bottoms or shorts for a gym visit. When you have a lifestyle which is fucking intense like mine's, then you just have to nip to the gym. That wee minute at opportunity, when it starts to make its presence felt, you just jump in the fucking car and you sprint off and make use of that moment, because any guy who's my age or above knows that father time is the most priceless commodity that we have in our wallets at this point in time, man. So denims it is. I prefer to use the high bar handles on this trap bar just to kind of protect the integrity of my back, because I think at my age you need to kind of be wary of loading the spine. I love deadlifts, but the risk reward ratio for me personally is just too out there. So trap bar kind of is that safer alternative, and when you factor in the high bar handles as well, you're kind of taking out the risk factor for causing your spine to just fucking explode in about 10 million different angles. And there's always that little part of your head where you're thinking to yourself, should I use the lower handles? Because that's the hard work devil like trying to communicate with you. There's always going to be that voice in your head telling you, no, you need to take it harder. And you need to use your common sense at that point. You need to listen to the form angel and think, right, we did that. Where did it get us in the long run? Nowhere. Let's play it safe. Intensity is something that you should go full throttle, but when it comes to technique leverages, that's when you're probably better veering on the safer side of things. So what's on the agenda after the trap bars? Well, I'm going to go for the tower of Babel. That's like a good solid little workout to link up with the trap bar work in my opinion, because it's short, sharp and it's focused, but it's utterly fucking brutal. It's basically 1 lift, 5 burpees, 2 lifts, 5 burpees, and you work your way up the tower, then you work your way back down, and you can kind of get it done in a short space of time, but the intensity is fucking high. This is definitely a workout that you need to try at some point. That was an absolute pulveriser. The reason being that I used an axle instead of an Olympic bar, and that just changes the game. That just changes the whole fucking game, because the diameter of the bar is just so thick. So when the grip is compromised in that respect, the exercise just becomes completely different. It becomes a lot more difficult, because it's almost like your body's learning a new move. With an Olympic bar, you clean it up, the bar's nice and thin in comparison, so you can keep it close to the chest, you can get a good grip around it, the forearms aren't getting really taxed. However, axle press is a completely different beast. It's almost like your motor neuron patterns are unestablished at that point, so you're trying to figure out the move for the first time, which is my first time. So it's brutal, absolutely brutal in that respect. So I got up to 5 reps. I could have probably went for 6, but I need to have some degree of scalability in there as well, and that's the big mistake a lot of people make with workouts when they are starting to dip their toes into uncharted territory, which is they go full bore at the beginning and they don't leave themselves much wiggle room as things start to progress. They will plateau quickly, whereas it's like getting up in a nice cold morning and you start your car. It's not common sense to just redline the car from the get-go, because you're going to fuck your engine up. Slow acceleration, let the engine warm up gradually, and it's the same with these style of workouts. You are working hard, there is a degree of intensity, but you also have to be mindful of allowing yourself wiggle room over the coming weeks, and you have to ensure that when you do enter the darkness, you are prepared. And by being mindful of the reps and the numbers at the beginning of the phase, that is going to assure that you are well prepared for the darkness. So after Tower of Babel, it's just a wee circuit, nothing too insane, bit of biceps, bit of triceps, and rear delts, upper back, giant set, easily done. It's going to be easy to recover from. And that's the beauty of this style of training, instinctive training, is that you don't go in with this plan, but you feel fresh. I was thinking there, biceps probably need a wee bit of work. So do the triceps, upper back, what can I do? I'll just throw 3 exercises together and do them in a circuit fashion. Why? Because I fucking can. And that is the beauty of this style of training, guys. Do not let things hold you back. Do not let dogma hold you back. Do not be rigid. Flow like water, like Bruce Lee said. Take what's effective, implement it. Whatever is not effective, get the fuck out with it. Honestly, guys, this is easy. The hard part's just doing this shit. But other than that, I don't know, man. Just changing it up a wee bit, guys. Just changing it up. Just trying to take training to the next level, guys. So hopefully this video provides some value. Hopefully you guys, the loyal subscribers out there who watch all the videos and share comments and share their thoughts, of which I am greatly appreciative of. Hopefully you guys can get some inspiration from this and start to hopefully implement it into your own training if you desire to do so. Anyway, guys, once again, another training session in the bag. Thanks for staying strong and thanks for staying conditioned.